Ranga Chivaviro, the Marumo Gallants striker, has been now involved in a very sticky situation that involves Richards Bay, Kaizer Chiefs, and also Marumo Gallants, since they've actually released a statement, an official statement, that he's one of the players who's going to be leaving the club. But the thing is, we don't know where he's going, what's going on. There's a lot of things going on. Kaizer Chiefs is quiet, they're not saying anything. Richards Bay has been vocal that they're saying it's their player. We don't know, but hello. Welcome once again. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to another new exciting episode. Let me welcome all the new subscribers who've joined the channel for the first time. If you're seeing this channel for the first time, this is your boy Walter. Please, before you do anything, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click on that notification bell. So every time when you have nice videos like this, you are the first person to know or to be receiving a notification. Yeah, so let's get to it. So today, um, I don't know where to start, guys, because here, remember, we've been following the news, Kaizer Chiefs, in terms of the acquisitions that they've been profiling, right? So what's happened is we had rumors, about Lawrence Kohler, Austin Ditlobolo, your repeatable far post, your repeatable, even SABC News, I believe. They've actually been reporting on the rumors of who is this new striker that Kaizer Chiefs has been signing or has been profiling, has been being in negotiations or talks with. Now, here's the thing. Marumo Gallants receives or has been quite now. They've released a statement in terms of the players who are going to be leaving the club, namely Katleho Otladisa, Lesibo Nku, which is going to Sundowns, and we have Uranga Chivaviro. Now, on their official statement, they have actually given us the players who actually are going to be leaving, where they're going at the same time. Lesiba, Sundowns, Otladisa, Pirates, Ranga Chivaviro, Kaizer Chiefs. But here's the thing. The two players, Katlego no Lesiba, they've been confirmed. That's fine. Oranga Chivaviro, there's a problem here where Kaizer Chiefs hasn't really announced any new players apart from the ones that we'll be releasing and the contracts of extensions, the players that they've had currently. So the issue here is, why is Kaizer Chiefs always involved in these kind of things? So I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes because I want to talk about Izintonga Derail. My thing is Kaizer Chiefs every season, and don't forget, I think 2019 in 2020, they were involved. They were the transfer ban because they failed to pay that guy with the longest name, um, Imaliak or something. They were involved in that scandal, and they had a transfer ban. They couldn't sign players because of that. Here's the thing. That's why I know this is a different topic, but this is why I tell you guys. There at Kaizer Chiefs, I don't know who is signing players for them, whether Upobi or Junior. But the way they do things in terms of business, if they people are always telling us Kaizer Chiefs is very professional. That's good. But when it comes to these shenanigans of signing players and free agents and this kind of dealings, and they're always shady. That's why they never disclose how much money they actually got for a player. It only tells you the club value, even if they are not true. But they are always involved in some sort of scandal where this player was signed to that club. They came in at the last minute. They lost this player and they lost interest. That is why it's easy as well to create a story around the Kaizer Chiefs, because the way they handle themselves sometimes, they're not as transparent to us as we would like them to be as fans and as supporters of the club. Because now, again, they're involved in another one. After the transfer ban, remember, every season there was a lead squad which was false, but it was easy to create a narrative. There was a Solomons, and now there's Ranga Chivaviro. Like, they always have to be involved. There was Osipe Mbule. There was this story and that story. He said he, she said. There was Andy Charlie. There's always controversy in a sense that people can create narratives around the name or the brand itself, because now themselves they're not as transparent, and they're not quick to respond, especially when their name is attached to what could be true and what is not. But now their silence says a lot, because now Marumo Gallants themselves have actually confirmed that Oranga Chivaviro is no longer their player. They've sold him. Now, what is interesting where Richards Bay comes in with Uchomo Biela, which is the chairman of the club. He was in, I think, Ukozi and certain radio stations where he had said that apparently, listen to this, apparently Uranga Chivaviro had actually signed a pre-contract January for 2 years and a year, 1 year option. The agent disagrees. So the thing is, uh, now should Kaizer Chiefs announce the facts that we don't know is Kaizer Chiefs this time around in the wrong, or should now Kaizer Chiefs negotiate with Richards Bay if they are? But according to the chairman, there hasn't been any communication. So that's why we are not exactly sure is he training with them, whatever the case, what have you. So now all of a Sunday, there's a lot of controversy or there's a lot of confusion. Against Halani, what's going on? Where does the player play? Who does it play? Who signed him first? You see what I mean? It's now very easy for us to assume that there was maybe um, something wrong with how Kaizer Chiefs always happens to sign players. I won't argue the fact that he's not a good player because he had a good season last season. I'm just saying that in the manner of how they approach their business, it ends up being a messy business like this. So now, I think it was yesterday, Ranga Chivaviro was interviewed. He says, in his own words, he knows nothing about the Kaizer Chiefs deal. He knows nothing about the Richards Bay. He was also equally surprised when he saw Marimo Collins uh, publishing that official statement. Obviously, as a player, you would say that because you have an agent and you don't want to mess up. You want to be the reason why a deal may go south. That's fine. That's something that it's part of football. We don't expecting the player to be as transparent because it only shows that there is something wrong with the deal itself. But this time around, I won't say Kaizer Chiefs is the only one to blame in this instance. I would say Marumo Kalans had released a statement. They are the ones, or the agent of Oranga Chingaviro has to come out and say, see these agents. I think it's their time to really clear out the air with, okay, who exactly does this player belong to now? Because Marumo Kalans has officially confirmed that the player doesn't no longer belong to them. They are of the belief that the player belongs to Kaizer Chiefs. The thing is, they are saying they had an option to extend, and they exercised that right. So after exercising that right, they are off. They were off. They believe that he still belongs to Imarum. Now, when Kaiser Chiefs came to them, they actually were able to say or agree to a certain or to agree to a fee for him to go there, which we are not privy to. So now, Richards Bay, they're saying they have all, Ucho Mobiela has said that he has all the papers, he has proof. He's just waiting to pull the trigger. Should Kaizer Chiefs officially announce Ranga Chivaviro as their player? So that's going to be the most interesting thing because possibly is a transfer ban from Kaizer Chiefs again. Or I think I heard that Uranga himself may be banned because you cannot sign or cannot agree to with two clubs in the same window. So since now the transfer window is opened, there needs to be some sort of clarity. So Tinas Jablile, as fans, also K Sharp, they probably have a good striker because he's 30 years old. He's a good striker, he's a target man. Very, very sluggish, but he's a finisher. We just need to sort out this thing. Because the Kaizer Chiefs, we know that they do need him, from my point of view. They do need a striker. Because now there's possibilities of losing with Dupree, apparently. So yeah, that's basically my take and my point of view in this thing. Kaizer Chiefs just need to sort out these things very early before they always are the talk of the town because it feels like sometimes journalists want to sell papers in the expense of Kaizer Chiefs. But in this instance, the truth is unknown. We don't know where Ranga Chivaviro is going to be. I just wanted to make a video and also just to be able to have a conversation about it. Tell me what you think Who do you think is in the wrong? Does Richards Bay have a point? Was Marumo Gardens too early to announce because they knew about the situation beforehand? And is Kaizer Chiefs silence, is it enough for us to be able to come to a certain decision to hear why are they quiet? Why do they take this long to announce? Because to be fair on them, they haven't announced. And Kaizer Chiefs is a big brand. They do things in their own time. But it's just an interesting thing to talk about since it's preseason. Leave your a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. And also, while you're on that note, I hope if you've made it, if watched the video till this far, thank you. Really appreciate you. It helps us to keep the lights on. And please don't forget to also like, subscribe, and like the channel if you like what we're putting out there. So also don't forget, we do this every week. And from my side, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much. And thank you, Nyaboga. See you on the next episode. Shap, shap.